Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Katie Hunter, and I work with our talent solutions team at AgCareers.com and FoodGrads and DeLacy. And we are really excited to welcome you today to learn more about our education partnerships for AgCareers and FoodGrads. So Nicole and I will be sharing some information with you today, and we are happy to chat with you later about any questions that you might have. But thank you so much for spending some time with us today and learning about AgCareers and FoodGrads and what we can help you with and offer for your students. So our plan for today is to dive in with some welcomes and introductions about Nicole and I and our brands and what we do. If you'd like to learn a little bit about who's in the room with us today as well. I know that some of you might already be partners or might already do some work with us or be familiar with some of our brands, but some of you might not know us yet or know a lot about our brand. So hopefully we can learn a little bit about you today too. We'll do a little poll to find out what your role is at the college or university that you're at. We will be highlighting why you should partner with us and how we can help you. We'll go into a few more details about the AgCareers package, the FoodGrads package, and then another poll about what will add value to you. So our goal today is to dive into those things, and then we can connect later and help answer any other additional questions that you might have. So we are looking forward to spending some time with you today. We will also be sharing a recording afterwards. So if you need to hop off or don't catch the whole thing or want to share it with another team member, we will send the recording over afterwards as well to everybody that was registered. So diving in, I am Katie Hunter. I am an alumni of the University of Guelph. I have a degree in agriculture, and I am passionate about connecting people to careers in food and agriculture. So luckily, that is what we do as our brands here. I grew up on a dairy farm, and I think ag was just part of who I am. So I really enjoy getting to help bring people together, bringing students together with employers and with the many opportunities in our industry. So I work very closely with the team at AgCareers and collaborate both with employers and with job seekers. I started out in student recruitment, so I know some of you might be in that part of the connecting people to the ag and food industry career cycle, but I joined the team here about 4 years ago and love getting to work with folks like you. So hopefully today we can provide some insight for you and help you to find out what connections are available for you as an education partner, but also I'll dive into a little bit of the resources that are available for your students on our website as well, if you're not already using them. I will pass it over to Nicole.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nicole Galacci. I have been a recruiter for over 10 years now, and back in 2016, definitely saw a gap with regards to attracting students and grads into the food and beverage manufacturing space. So embarked on a passion project that was FoodGrads. And then 3 years ago, I joined the Talent Solutions Group, that's AgCareers, FoodGrads, DeLacy, and Careers in Food. So really excited to talk about FoodGrads a little bit more in depth, in particular the education partner piece. Yeah, and if we go to the next slide, we'd love to hear who's on the call with us today. So I am not that technical, but apparently this is going to be really easy to for you to vote on what your place is within the school. So if you wouldn't mind just clicking, and then we can share with the rest of the group who's here today.
So it looks like we have lots of folks that are in recruitment, some professors, employer relations, career advising, marketing, deans. So thank you. Some other too. So thank you so much for being here with us today. And hopefully we can address any of the things that you are looking to find out about throughout our time here today. So some of the benefits that I want to highlight, we have FoodGrads and AgCareers have independently had our own education partnerships. And because our brands are part of the same talent solutions group, and really our missions are the same in connecting people, job seekers, students to all of the opportunities in agriculture and food and beverage manufacturing. So we decided to offer an offering that is a combined partnership for FoodGrads and AgCareers. So lots of opportunities to support your students and to bring students into your schools and your programs. AgCareers and FoodGrads receive over 7 million combined annual website views. We have over 10,000 unique visitors each month on our websites, over 200,000 subscribers to our weekly e-newsletter. Hopefully some of you guys are signed up for our newsletters. Our AgCareers one goes out every Wednesday into your inbox and provides lots of great tips, great resources, and career information. We have over 315,000 combined social media followers. 40% of our users have 1 to 5 years experience, 13% have less than a year, and 12% have 6 to 9 years of experience. So we do have a range of folks in different phases of their career, some that are post-secondary already, some that are in their career. And we also have users on our websites that are in different phases, maybe in high school, maybe looking at their options, trying to figure out how to enter the industry and what the right path is for them. So we would love to help you access our network and get featured through our AgCareers and our FoodGrads partners. So I wanted to highlight some of our current AgCareers partners. So we've got some partners that are longstanding, some that are newer to us, but this is a look at some of the folks that are partnered with us at AgCareers for our education partnership. We have partners in Canada and the US, and we encourage partners on both sides of the border to consider working with us closely. We have lots of resources for your students, lots of opportunities to reach out to people and connect you with our network. So I wanted to talk a little bit about website exposure. So part of the piece of our AgCareers partnership is that we can help you to connect with students. So as an employer or an education partner for AgCareers, you get a special profile spot on our website in the education partners section where you can customize the information about you, about your programs, about whatever you want to get in front of the audience. So there are customizable tabs. You can see the ones that are listed here. We've got NCA&T listed and the University of Guelph one listed. Both of these, they can customize the different images that are used, the links to social media, they can put the content. Some folks will highlight the entire institution. Some people will decide to look just at a specific college within a university or even a specific program. I know we have one school that highlights their MBA, and that's what their partnership is. It's specifically looking at that, and all of their messaging and all of their information that they're pushing out is completely about that. So it is customizable to what works for you and what you're looking for so that we can help you to reach the right audience. On our website, your students have access to tons of resources, whether you are a partner or whether you are just wanting to find resources available for your students. There is lots and lots of information on agcareers.com. They can search for jobs, they can sign up for our newsletter. There's lots of career success information as well in our career success library that they have information and access to. They can upload their resume. There's lots of ways for them to engage with our employers and with our community. But this opportunity to post on our website all of the information about your programs or about your institution is a great way for our prospective students, for people in our industry to see what you have to offer and to get in front of them before they even leave our website. So if they are on our website engaging in the content that I talked about, they can also engage in the information about the different education options to pursue an industry career. So highlighting some of those options is a great opportunity through these education pages. The other thing that I wanted to highlight is our newsletter. So we have a newsletter that goes out every single Wednesday right into your inbox. And we have over 200,000 subscribers to our newsletter. So as an education partner, you will get ads, that you will get banner space on our newsletter. It goes right into the inbox of people. So it's a great opportunity for you to connect with all of those subscribers, to highlight a specific program or your college, maybe a new program, maybe something important that you want to highlight, application deadline coming up. As an education partner, you get the opportunity to choose what month or what week you want that banner ad to show up. Obviously, it's kind of a first come, first serve. So some of the Once you sign up for your partnership, you would say when you want to have your ad featured. So a lot of people, if it's key application time, or it is there's an enrollment deadline, or if there's a program that you've just launched that you really want to get out in front of people, those tend to be some of the times of year that you might decide to put the information in the newsletter. I know fall is a popular time for people recruiting students, so that might be the time of year that you choose, but you have 4 different times that you can have that ad run. And the blue boxes where it says ad space is where those ads would show. The next slide talks to you a little bit as well about another way to get in front of students. Not only do you get the opportunity to be in our newsletter 4 times throughout the year, you also would get an ad in our Ag and Food career guide. So our career guide goes out to many students. Our career guide goes out to over 30,000 people across North America. And then also, so it's mailed to a lot of career resource centers at colleges and universities. So hopefully a lot of you get those coming to your universities. If you do not, and you would like to join our mailing list, I'd be happy to talk to you about that. So please send me a note and we'd be happy to get resources sent out for you to have for your students. But these also go to career fairs with us. They go to industry events with us. So we take this as a resource. It has articles in it about finding your career path, whether it is about networking or building your LinkedIn profile or interview tips or resume building. There's lots of great advice in there, and your students can access that. But also you can have an ad in here. So you can have a full page ad, and this ad would highlight whatever is a focus for you. So whether it's a program, whether it's your college, why come to your school. There's also ads in here from employers, especially employers that hire interns and are looking to connect with your students. So this resource is available as a printed copy, but it's also got a digital footprint. So with your full page ad, you would also get the opportunity to have a link to a video. So the digital edition pops out to videos and you can access it that way.
Before I left.
The other thing that is available or as part of it is our classroom implementation guide. So we are happy to work in collaboration with FFA on our classroom implementation guide. Sorry, it's a mouthful. So that publication or that resource is available on our website for FFA advisors and FFA teachers to access. So this is getting in front of high school students and is a great resource for them. There are assignments that are linked to their curriculum that has them using our digital career guide as well as the assignment work. So FFA helps us to create that. They also help us to promote that. So students would actually be learning about your institution when they're working through this classwork and assignments associated with the career guide. So that's a really great way to get in front of that early talent market, those students that are in the market for wanting to maybe enter our agriculture industry, but not sure how, not sure where. So getting in touch with those folks would be a great opportunity for you as well. We also distribute this at the FFA convention, at the AFA convention, through 4-H, through Manners. There's lots of different ways that we are trying to get in front of young people to not only promote employers and opportunities in agriculture and food, but also promoting your programs and your institutions. The other spot that you get some advertising as part of an education partner program would be on our website, so on our homepage. So you would get banner advertising on our homepage and also on our mobile app, our mobile website as well. So you'll have access to that 2 monthly ads. So you would pick 2 different months that your ad would be on rotation. So if you picked September, when I go to the AgCareers website in September, I would see your ads on rotation. So it's going to draw, again, that attention and that attraction that can help with marketing your programs and your college. The other thing that you get as part of your partnership is you get exposure to our social media audience. So in the beginning, I talked about exposure to over 315,000 subscribers on social media. So you'll have access to our audiences on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, you'll get access to our connections, and on LinkedIn too. Sorry, I forgot that one, but you'll get access to our audience to share to social media features. So they will be shared out to students so that students see what you're doing and what impact you're having on food and agriculture. So that happens twice a year, and you can indicate if there's a key time of year that you would like those features to happen. The other thing about our newsletter, I know I already highlighted that it goes out to 200,000 subscribers every Wednesday. You also get an article space in our newsletter. So there is one featured here from Oregon State University, one of our partners, and you would get to decide what you want to write about. So whether it is about a specific alumnus that's done something really cool and amazing, or a new program, or a new building, or how you're connecting and making an impact in agriculture, you can decide on what that article is going to be, something that's going to resonate with our audience, but this is another way to get that in front of them. So some of our some of our education partners will decide to have their banner ads happen in the same time as the newsletter goes out with their article, or sometimes they will mix it in. But this is a great way to get in front of the audience as knowledge leaders, as people that are leading and making a difference in the food and agriculture sector. Also, as an employer or an education partner, you will get discounts on full-time job postings. So if you are posting jobs, you can get discounts as part of your partnership as well, whether that is full-time positions or part-time positions, whatever those may be. If you want to post them on our website, you get discounted pricing, and you would just talk to your education contact about that. I will also mention Kelsey is on the call today. She is our main point of contact for education partners. So Kelsey, you can do a little wave. People will see you, your camera's on. So Kelsey would be who you would work closely with if you joined our education partner program. So you would get to know her pretty well, and she'd be who you would reach out to if you were doing that as well. Another thing that I want to highlight, there's some of our education friends are in some of these photos in these slides, but this is our Ag and Food Roundtable. So our Agriculture and Food Roundtable, I wanted to have an opportunity to mention that today too. It is a great opportunity, whether you are an education partner or whether you are somebody that's connected and involved in the industry. It's a great opportunity to network with the ag sector, with other college folks that are in recruiting, that are in career services, and also with employers in agriculture. We are excited to be hosting our 23rd annual Roundtable Conference this year in St. Louis. We are hosting it in partnership with Bayer. So Bayer is hosting us at their facility in St. Louis on August 5th to 7th. We can send you more information after this webinar as well, but we would love to have you attend. One of the highlight sessions for the college folks each year is our Beg, Borrow, and Steal session, where you can highlight all the things that are working, maybe what's not working, talk to other folks that are in the exact same scenarios as you, of maybe being in unique situations, working with the ag sector, working with students that are wanting remote work but can't do that job in food and agriculture from home, or dealing with, how are we getting people out to career fairs? We're not getting student engagement. How are you attracting students? All of those different topics we talk about in that Beg, Borrow, and Steal session. But it's also an opportunity for you to have your voice heard, talk about what students are looking for, talk about the needs in the industry that you guys are seeing on the college level, and connecting in with agribusiness employers and food employers as well. So we would love to have you join us in St. Louis this August 5th to 7th to share your ideas, to talk about challenges, to learn from our interesting industry professionals, and to network and engage with our sector. And I think that is it for me for now. So I will pass it over to Nicole, but thank you for taking the time to join us today. And I would love to answer any questions about the AgCareers kind of partnership opportunity afterwards, or another day as well. All yours, Nicole.
Thank you, Katie. So it's been a really great opportunity to get to know some of these schools. So these are our current FoodGrads partners. And as I mentioned earlier, that FoodGrads has been around since 2016. After a few years of starting the platform, which is dedicated to supporting students and grads, schools did approach me and say, how can we work with you a little bit more? So that's where the education partner package developed. And it's evolved through experience working with the schools and recognizing that every school has a unique value proposition, unique needs. So we are confident that we have put together a package that's designed around providing meaningful support to both your institution and to your students. Our goal is to create lasting value for our partners, and also in the future, we'd love to foster more collaboration between schools as well. So maybe some competitions, things like that. That's definitely a goal going forward. So a few notable things I wanted to mention just around our why, like why do we exist, and why is it in your best interest to partner with us? Government has prioritized job creation and workforce training, particularly in our focus industries. So schools that align with these efforts can provide students with stronger career paths, with increased focus on food safety and sustainability, and certainly climate conscious policies. Educational institutions can play a vital role in preparing students for careers in food compliance, innovation, and sustainability. So again, these are things that we can support on, as well as government initiatives towards public and private partnerships to strengthen workforce pipelines. So schools can collaborate with industry leaders and give their students competitive edge. So again, these are the reasons why I think, of course, you should look at FoodGrads and AgCareers as a partner. And I would think the main thing, labor shortages and economic shifts, is definitely
This what I'm up here now.
That wasn't me. Connected Students definitely supports them to find high demand jobs and join the labour market with the right skills. So moving to the next slide, I shall go through the pieces that the FoodGrads package offers. So with the package, you also get website exposure. You'll have a dedicated web page on the FoodGrads site. It gives you third-party access where you have full control, and you can update content. You can track real-time analytics and ensure maximum visibility and engagement. So we encourage you to constantly update this page. We share what you're putting on this page through our social posts as well, so we can give whatever you're celebrating or advertising a bit of a lift to through our social channels as well. We promote food and beverage manufacturing career pathways to secondary students and stakeholders. So Stride, AgScape would be a couple of examples, and we actively encourage them to visit these partnership pages. So it's great to have your information there. Websites can often be very confusing, and if they have an interest in agriculture or food, at least they can go to a page that's dedicated to just those programs, rather than navigating a university or college website, which can be quite daunting and overwhelming. So we're really trying to keep them focused on the programs that lead to careers in food and agriculture. The next slide looks at our tasting room. So the tasting room is an event that's it's an exclusive networking and career exploration event. It's really there to connect students, graduates, educators, and professionals, to give you that sort of direct connection to industry. We deliver them virtually, and we actually have one tomorrow that's Canadian and US. So we're excited to get that out to students, grads, our education partners, and industry leaders tomorrow. And it's really a way for students and grads to engage with leading employers. As I mentioned, it offers an interactive experience beyond the classroom. We really encourage hiring managers to join the event, not just HR people. Not that we don't want HR people there, but I think in order to give students and grads the opportunity to speak to people in the jobs, in the roles, and understand more, it really does give that career exploration piece, an opportunity for students to speak to those in the role. So we also give the students a chance to connect with recruiters, explore job openings, and so co-ops, internships, all of those entry level, as well as job shadowing or mentorship opportunities. I mean, it's a networking opportunity, so we encourage all of that. showcasing partner schools, absolutely, you get your own booth and you can connect directly with employers as well. And, you know, again, we can't speak enough about stronger school and industry collaboration. So the goal of the tasting room event is really to connect you with schools, with employers, and so you can build that strong agri-food industry partnership. The webinar is it's a unique opportunity for your students to speak with myself and our podcast host. We really like to dive into industry insights, you know, our why, but also why they've chosen a great place to carve out a career. I mean, we speak to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Food isn't going anywhere. Food and agriculture are not going anywhere. So why jobs are changing and things are shifting at a very rapid rate and can be really intimidating to students and grads as they start their career. We really try to hone in on why they've chosen a great place to start their career. We talk about how they can become campus ambassadors, so they can do work from the school and promote the industry, as well as talk about their program and why they are interested to move into a career in food and beverage manufacturing. They can ask questions and subscribe to the newsletter, and they can stay connected and informed about future opportunities as well. So, you know, it's a great place to have that one-on-one connection. And possibly my favorite piece of the package, we're really proud of our That's a Food Job podcast. We've just surpassed 100 episodes. It's going really strong. We're at just shy of 10,000 downloads. And it's, you know, it's a great, powerful tool to reach students and young professionals exploring careers. Veronica is our podcast host, and she is a current PhD food science student. So she does come at the podcast discussions from that perspective of not having all the answers, but definitely diving in with each of our podcast guests to ask, you know, what education they have and, you know, why they love their career, why they love their job. So they're amazing discussions, and you get a mid-roll ad on a podcast, as well as a new piece that we've added is a discussion with Veronica, a kind of student Q&A. We know full well that students look at their peers, they go to YouTube, they look for peer recommendations when they are choosing a program or a school. So we're looking to, you know, really share authentic and relatable resources that speak directly to prospective students, helping you and us attract and engage the next generation of food industry professionals. And with that said, it's poll time again. We'd love to know from everything that Katie and I have shared today, what really resonates with you? What are the pieces of this, either the AgCareers or FoodGrads packages that you have heard today that, you know, we can certainly build on, that we can refine, and you know, your feedback helps us refocus our efforts and identify gaps that we can fill, and we really appreciate your insights. So I'll give you a few moments to vote on that. So website exposure and career guide advertising. Our career guide is a stellar resource with articles written by many different team members, different stakeholders, you know, very, very useful information and timely information for students and grads. So I'm glad that that's a popular thing. And then our last slide is really just thank you again for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time and insights. We look forward to continuing the conversation, and we hope you do choose to become a partner, an education partner, and you can certainly reach out to Katie or myself. Kelsey, as was mentioned, is another contact as well that you will probably hear from directly, but we will share this recording to each and every one of you, as well as to anyone else that registered and couldn't make it today. So we're hoping, you know, to drive some more education partners our way, and as I say, that ultimate goal to work together.